Okay, I'm gonna continue on the reassembly process of this my Saito FA-300T. I've got both the timing covers on. I've timed the engine. I chose not to show that just because the video I made years ago is still good and relevant. So I figured, what the hell, why make it again? Find that hole. Go. One thing I haven't shown yet is the paint. So those of you that watched the first, when I was disassembling this engine, what was it? 5 of the screws heads had to be cut off. And of course I would hit the head a little bit, but you can't see any evidence of that since I've got that high temp grill paint. And it's had plenty of time to cure. Let's do it like this, maybe. Somehow got to compress this valve, or compress this ring just a little bit to get this head on here. Okay. And of course, obviously I've got all new head screws. I just don't know if this thing's going to want to get in there and just kind of let me run these things in a little bit. Then I'll have to torque them with the L wrench. Where did that one go? Here we go. Of course, I shouldn't really be running these things down yet anyway. I just want to get them started. I've got rocker arm, push rod stuff to put on, so I'm just going to kind of get these things started. Okay, so I got room to play with there. No, I guess I'm really not in the mood to talk today. Just kind of doing my thing here. Now, find a this. Now that those are in place, I can run these down. For the life of me, I can't understand really why someone would want to actually watch this video. Quite honestly, I'm not really sure why I'm making it. It's just me putting an engine back together. And since I'm not really saying much, not really much to get out of this. Okay, so these little pieces are like little spacers that go on the insides of these rocker arms. So let me drop my push rods in here first. Put that in there. And this little spacer thing goes right in there like that. And of course I don't have my screwdriver out here. See, this thing should just slide right in here. There we go. There. And you just barely run that thing in there so it's flush. That's how you do that. Let's see if we can put this one in the right way the first time. Wouldn't that be grand? Honestly, I really think that those, because of the way they put these guide pins in here, I think that you always want this little spacer thing on the outer edge where the thread is. Sometimes you can, the Saito guide pins insert like this, and sometimes they go in both sides like that. So I'm not really sure it's going to make a big difference. But I don't know if I remember those things coming out from both the center spots or not. I think as long as the spacer's in there, it's okay. Okay. So that head's done after what seems like a lot of effort. And the question arose, well, in my mind anyway, about why these timing covers had two sets of gaskets on there. I can't answer that. I don't know why. Because my gasket set that I ordered didn't come with two, and I didn't put two on there, so those little sticky things. can't install a part until you've dropped it a few times. That's the rule. Keep that in mind. No part gets installed until you've dropped it at least 3 times. Well, this is one of those things where it's just like my arm isn't in the right position here to do this. There we go. I didn't show you the paint job on this one. This head took the most damage, but you're not really going to see much because I painted it. Just get this guy started in here a little bit. This is where those ball drivers come in handy because those straight, nice ground, straight drives just don't cut it. Excuse me, don't cut it on these Saito heads like this. Look at this angle I have to get at. And I can try and do it that way. Either way, it's like, geez, there's a lot of angle you got to try to overcome there. That's why it's difficult to get those things tightened or loosened. It's almost impossible to do it with a straight drive. Here. Come on. I want to do this, sit here and tighten this thing on here just to turn this shaft over, but that's one of the reasons is the head's not tightened down, but it's okay. Try to figure out how to loosen this thing up. Okay. Mental difficulties today. That ball end just doesn't feel good at all. It's like it's old and worn out. I don't know, people swear by these Bondis tools, but I don't think they have a lifetime warranty because I've had this set for probably many years and this ball feels like it's, and these are really new screws. I mean, obviously they're new screws. They got nice heads on them and this ball is just slipping all over hell. So yeah. Whatever Bondis. You just don't make anything to last anymore nowadays.